Well, hi there. I'm embarking on day 2 of a perilous task of talking about what authentic womanhood is. Everybody is touched by peer pressure, and some of us more so than others. But we're all called to conform to our culture and kind of have a common pattern about us. Children, adolescents, men and women are all pressured to fit in one sort of mould or another that our culture has made for us. The mould for women is spelled out in the media, and a woman is to be independent, which means that she should work outside the house and so be financially independent and have a sense of purpose in a life. Women should not simply work but have a career, and women will have an expectation that even if they have children, they should resist the pressure to not become the servant of those children, or indeed her husband. Women are encouraged to do things for themselves. As the old song says, sisters are doing it for themselves. Our culture calls women to stop thinking of others and to think of themselves. In fact, our culture and our advertising media calls everybody to be selfish. However, there's a warning given by the Apostle Paul in Scripture about fitting into the mould of worldly culture. He says in Romans 12 and verse 2, "Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve that what God's will is, his good, pleasing and perfect will." J.B. Phillips says, "Do not allow yourself to be squeezed into the mould of this world." Of course, reforms that bring justice for women and maintain justice for everybody should be supported by all of us. But other aspects of the women's movement that are based on the idea of being self-focused or selfish really should be rejected by Christians. Proverbs 31 describes what is sometimes seen as the ideal woman. And we notice a few things about her. Firstly, that this woman is dedicated to serving other people. She takes care of her husband. Not only does she provide all the needs of her children, but she is wise and faithful in instructing them about life. Beyond her skills in managing her household well, she also cares for the poor and the needy. It's interesting to note that she also works outside the home, buying a field, planting a vineyard and selling its produce. This woman is not a slave. She's very much in control of her life. But she is in control of how she spends her time and her energy. But she's not indulging herself. She's serving other people and serving the community. The woman in Proverbs 31 was serving others, and she seems to have found a great deal of satisfaction in that role. It's worth noticing that her husband and children are not backward in showing their appreciation for what she does. Husbands and children, we read in Proverbs 31:28, "Her children arise and call her blessed, and her husband also, he praises her." Well, husbands and children might consider that a fairly pointed hint of how they should behave. Of course, she should find satisfaction in this, as should a man find satisfaction in serving others, including his wife and his children, because servanthood is following the pattern of Jesus. Matthew 20 and verse 28 says, "Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." Authentic women and authentic Christian men should be serving each other and looking to the needs of others. Thanks for joining me. Have a great weekend. And remember, if you've not registered for church, do so today. It will close at 3 p.m. when the church office closes. Bye for now.